James, there's a face in your window, by the way. I think someone's trying to get in.
Really?
Yeah, I think someone's at your door.
What is
Yeah.
that?
I thought you could see on Discord. Shit!
Shit!
Fuck!
Where would you
Oh, what
go?
the right? What the fuck is this? Slappy the Stinkers.
So just before Christmas, I went into a charity shop nearby to buy all of my Christmas wares and goods because I'm a cheapskate. And while I was looking around, I found this incredible movie, this golden grail of a movie I'd never even heard of before, and in fact didn't even know existed. But the minute I saw the title, I knew this is one that we had to watch. This is Slappy and The Stinkers, and honest to God, it's possibly one of the worst movies I have ever seen. Released in 1998, Slappy and The Stinkers was made with a budget of $8 million and made an approximate box office of 80 grand. You'll understand very shortly why it made such a flop. But either way, I sat down the boys and we collectively watched this wonderful movie. So please enjoy Slappy and The Stinkers.
There's a guy with the fucking Hitler moustache on the fucking screen.
I don't know what this movie's about.
We're gonna watch it.
Turns into a seal in this 90s family comedy and tries to convince them that actually maybe
Just maybe.
killing 6 million people was the best idea.
It was. It was.
Hitler changes his mind based on a seal and moves to Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be the most 90s thing ever, is that the heartwarming love of children makes Hitler change his mind.
Are you ready, everybody?
Will we be receiving trauma therapy after that?
You will not. That won't be included. Warning.
It'd be really great
Maybe
to have that advert where it's like you wouldn't download a house or...
You wouldn't download a seal, would you?
Oh no.
It's actually about the singer, like, you know, the...
Yeah,
There used to be a great tower. Oh.
Right,
We're
it crashed.
Oh,
It
And
crashed.
we're
It crashed.
Full circle. Ready? Let's go again.
It crashed on the warning.
I'm trying to warn you.
Yeah. I got crisps for this. I'm saving these crisps.
This is going to be great. Don't fucking
I've
hold
been
your
saving these
ass.
crisps.
It's fucked, boys.
Is it fucked?
Hang on, wait. No shit, it was £1. Hang on, wait. Just look. Alright, okay, anyway, here we go. Finally.
See, look, there's more quality in the bubble factory.
We can actually see the bubble factory this time. So the story begins, like many 90s knockoff movies do, in a school. More specifically, Dartmoor Academy, where the school's headmaster, Mr. Brinway, played by B.D. Wong, is attempting to teach a class full of unenthusiastic 8-year-olds how to sing.
Look, the guy's name's called B.D. Wong. Like that's a euphemism for a hog.
That's a euphemism for a hog. This is true.
Oh,
As the kids half-heartedly perform this musical ritual, several of the children decide to just fuck off in the middle of the lesson with seemingly more interesting shit to do, and we quickly find out that these are the so-called stinkers. We are also introduced to Jennifer Coolidge's character, a teaching assistant with the thickest accent this side of the Soviet Union.
Realize you just let all the stinkers leave at the same time.
I hate it when you call them stinkers.
Why?
What is
Why
that?
does she?
What
She
is
sounds like a man. Right, it's this Stranger Things.
It's the 1998 version of Stranger Things.
Yeah,
It actually is.
Yeah.
It's like, why is there a
They've built a
random
fuck-
shed? Like, what is this?
They built a
What?
fucking glider. They're gonna die.
Wright Brothers Killer Right. Oh, cool.
Oh, and he's good.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That's sad.
Wait, why is his hair like that? What is happening?
This is just the entire film.
It's just an hour and 50 minutes of BD Wong getting assaulted by a plane. After being assaulted by the Stinkers and getting his car destroyed by the groundskeeper Roy, Mr. Brimway isn't happy, and he threatens to expel the Stinkers like any self-respecting principal probably should do. Jennifer Coolidge, as a character shall be known from this point forth, disagrees with the verdict and manages to persuade Mr. Brimway to back down before this happens.
Did you disconnect the ejection seat? Of course I did.
They've just killed a man. Having been hurled through a second-story window at speeds comparable to the Apollo space mission, Mr. Brimway, whilst in bad shape, decides to not expel the Stinkers for fear of the image that it would leave on the school, especially while he has such big plans. He is looking to receive more funding for the school by bootlicking the parents of the rich kids in order to receive funding for his passion project, Shakespeare in the Park, or some shit I honestly can't really remember. Either way, none of that matters until later, because first, the kids are going on a school trip.
That disgusting fluorescent beverage and drive with you.
Wait, so he's the bus driver and the gardener?
What the fuck is that?
He's just...
Smurf nut.
You've been gooped. Smurf nut.
Shut the fuck up!
Wait, that was actually it. That was all the bit was.
Yeah.
Oh
They
dear.
threw a sandwich at him,
Sorry, I get busted.
and he ate it.
Ugh.
Oh!
She's crepes.
They've ruined his crepes. Finally, the school arrives at the aquarium, the Stinkers having been clarted with a sandwich, and we're finally about to meet Slappy. But because this is a comedy film, we first need to have some exciting encounters with the other animals.
Octopus? Ain't no way. Here, puss. Come play with Uncle Bruce.
I love him.
Yeah, great way to dangle your fucking keys. Oh, you
The
idiot.
octopus tentacles stealing his key.
Are we sure this isn't Japanese?
I'm sorry, dear. We don't have any killer whales.
Killer whales. It's at this point that we finally get to meet Slappy, the flatulent sea lion, who the Stinkers believe is wrongly being held captive. So they decide to kidnap him. He's a sea lion, my fault.
That's because you don't understand sea lions.
Did you hear his voice practice?
Bro, he's shitting, bro.
He's shitting.
Yeah.
You'd be
James,
farting.
Spicy KFC.
Poor thing. Looks like he's in prison. The ocean is his home. Yeah.
These kids are
Oh no, it's gonna be Free Willy. They're gonna release Slappy. I like that worked. They're wearing exactly the same clothes. He's just blind now.
The guy in the red shirt's like T-posing.
Oh, suck.
I've seen a video like this before. Whilst the Stinkers work to devise a plan to rescue their moist mammalian friend, it turns out that some dodgy dealings have been going on in the background. A deal has been formed to sell Slappy to a SEAL trainer named Bockley, who is the film's primary antagonist. Look, there he is! They found him!
And they got him in a cage. Poor little baby.
It's almost like he's a wild animal or something. Oh my!
Oh, he's... Fucking Rolf Harris, look at him. Tasing sea lions. Or Bellin.
Now he's behind bars.
now he's the one behind bars.
Where's my flabby fish?
Why do they keep calling the sea lion fat? No shit, he's a sea lion. The kids eventually manage to rescue the flubby fish from the Rolf Harris lookalike. But once you have a sea lion, what do you do with it? The Stinkers take the most obvious approach and decide to load the fish into the school bus and take him home with them. Wait, didn't they want to send him back to the ocean? Isn't the sea right behind them?
Yeah.
Right there.
It's right there.
here.
They're on a
Stinkers.
beach.
I don't think he wants to jump. If we had time, I could build a block and tackle.
How the fuck did they get him in there?
Yeah, what the fuck?
You're having trouble getting him out, but how did you get him in? They've killed him! They've killed Slappy!
We're only 25 minutes into the
Oh,
movie.
oh. Deciding that Mr. Brimway hasn't received enough eternal torture yet, the Stinkers make the executive decision to turn his hot tub into a sea lion enclosure with ice and salt.
Now they're bringing it to a random person's house.
These children are absolute delinquents. Forbidden slappy soup. And what happened to his black eye that also...
It's got... He put ice on it. And then he got in the hot tub and it was gone.
So now he's going to dehydrate and die.
Now yeah, that was...
Surely, wouldn't he smell or see the mess?
Yeah.
It would smell like a zoo. It would smell awful. The Stinkers managed to escape Mr. Brimway's house by the skin of their teeth, and Slappy is recovered from the salty hot tub that he resided in before he was found. Once safely recovered from the Brimway fortress, Slappy is taken home to one of the Stinkers' homes, where he proceeds to ingest a metric shit ton of cold medicine and laxatives before literally shitting his brains out on the toilet. I'm not even joking.
I don't know if that's how you use an inhaler.
That definitely isn't.
Slappy onto a hit of that thing.
They fucking killed Slappy!
Just
Again,
abused him.
they just keep hitting him.
I'm gonna give you some Zelax, Junior.
She's dressed like her husband's about to cheat on her with the secretary, to be honest.
Why is he looking at her like, paint me like one of your French girls?
Oh, I thought he was about to start singing us.
That would be incredible.
I thought he was going to jump out the window and fucking die.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Oh,
no! He's
no.
OD'd on cough
Don't do
syrup.
drugs,
Oh
kids.
no! Yeah, he's
Why would she
He's
keep all of the medicine in the cabinet next to the child?
yeah.
Isn't there isn't that exactly what you're not supposed to do?
Oh, okay. He's shitting himself.
Oh
okay,
my
fair
God.
enough. What about the cough syrup? Wouldn't he be passed out on the side?
Yeah, he'd be fucking dead.
Passed out on the toilet. The next day, it's finally time for Slappy to go home, and the Stinkers load him up into a bathtub attached to the back of their bikes that they cured somehow, and they take him down to the beach to return to his home. But it's quite clear that Slappy doesn't wish to return to the ocean.
Home, Slappy. Okay, let's go.
Why have they got a fucking bathtub?
But see, where did
They got that from?
the crane was unreasonable, but a bathtub? Oh no, that's no problem.
There it is, Slappy. You're home.
Yeah, it was there about
You were
30 minutes ago as
You were
well.
literally at a beach. Sorry, I would just like to make a note that we are 40 minutes into this 1 hour and 50-minute long movie, and
Yeah.
Slappy's about to go back.
Mhm.
Yeah, fuck off. Go away, Slappy. Yo, kids. Mate, can I just sort this movie out really quickly? Why not just leave Slappy there and then just fuck off home?
I would love to
Yeah?
see a Scottish dub of this movie. Fuck
Yeah.
off, Slappy, you cunt.
Why the fuck is there a whale at the beach?
Climate change, James. Climate change.
Climate change.
Yeah. It's Willy!
I like the comedy noises added over the top.
Wait a minute.
When
So
did
the
he
plot.
ask for any of this?
Wait. So the plot of this movie is the kids thought he needed to go back to the sea, but then the Slappy wanted to fucking stay in the aquarium. So this whole movie is for fucking nothing.
I like to think of this movie as as a metaphor for immigration. Go back to your own country, Slappy. We don't want
Just
you
let
here.
Slappy drown.
For some reason, we now end up at a school fete fair something for some reason, where Mr. Brimway is apparently still trying to bribe the rich kid's parents into sponsoring the school. Unfortunately, it all goes tits up the minute Slappy arrives.
It's very tasty, Harry.
Well, thank you, Mr. Dane.
Call me Spen.
They're gonna have sex. I'm calling it.
Oh,
That's
God.
the references they were
It's
talking
gonna be
about at
another
the
kind of
beginning.
Slappy.
There's gonna be.
Maybe one of us should have stayed with Slappy.
Did they? What the fuck? They just left him out in the desert, like in a jungle.
They just left him to die.
They're like, you need him to go back in the ocean, so we're gonna let him die. What's with all the angles?
So why haven't they put him back yet?
Yeah.
That is one big gopher. His mom must have been messing around with a seal.
Oh my god, give those writers some raises for God.
Yeah.
Oh,
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know what's going on anymore. It feels like I'm having it feels like I'm on LSD.
Oh my god,
That could kill someone.
he passed the NASA test.
Me with the girl that I plastered. Now, no offence, but the aquarium are pretty shit, aren't they? That sea lion's been missing for like 3 days, and they haven't found it yet.
Yeah, literally.
Isn't it tagged or something?
We could, but
Yeah, it
the
has
police
to
don't
be.
have the time, and we don't have the funds or personnel to track him down.
All we can do is hope that wherever he winds up, they'll treat him well.
What? They're just gonna give up?
Yeah.
It's like government property.
Amidst the chaos of the fair, Bockley manages to get his hands on Slappy and takes him to his wilderness shack in the woods, where eventually, after a quick trip to see Roy, the Stinkers find Slappy again and embark on an ultimate boss battle against Bockley.
All that kid does is complain. I haven't heard him say one good thing this entire time.
In fairness, all we do is complain, so I can't say anything.
Yes, but we had a whimsical and much needed commentary to what would be a dull and unsaturated film.
I wasn't even listening, I'll be honest. I don't even know what the fuck has been happening. Oh, and also, it just so happens that the rest of the school happened to be out on a bird watching trip in the exact same forest that the Stinkers happen to be in. Just by coincidence. That's just, you know, it's just natural, just normal, you know.
These Bulgarians a trained seal act, and that's what I'm gonna deliver. Come on now. Come on, get up. Get up. Get up!
Fucking Rolf Harris, man. He's pissing me off. Fuck you, Rolf Harris. Go back to waving a sheet around and being in prison.
Yeah.
Exactly. Go back to wobbling your whiteboard for Winston Churchill fucking insurance or whatever it was.
George Lucas before he made Star Wars. His head's made of metal.
Yes. His head's a fucking bucket.
Sounds like the drums you use in music session in primary school.
Yeah. When you bring up the wheelie trolley.
You saved me.
Oh, please,
please,
no.
No.
think I'll ever.
Oh.
We're all going to jail, everybody.
Oh.
Oh, for fuck. The building's gonna collapse, isn't it?
Why didn't he just watch that happen? There's a lot of watching and doing nothing.
He could have ran at least.
Oh my
fuck's
god.
sake.
Sometimes things are just.
Seriously?
Oh my god.
What? He gets crushed. Oh no.
He's changed his hairstyle.
Now he literally is Hitler. The Stinkers manage to recapture Slappy and they decide to take him for a ride through the woods with I assume now deeply concussed Bockley hot on their heels. They've just nicked like a hotel bathroom. Riding it through the town. Guys, you're not gonna believe this. The man that we left back with his van, back there, he's coming
He's
for
on
us.
the way.
I
Yeah.
love how we have time to fix his nose and his hair.
He just called him cunt.
He just called them a cunt.
He just called him cunt.
Whoa.
They fall off the cliff. The end. Oh, it's a
going.
roller coaster. I
He's,
see.
oh my god.
No, it's Buckley again!
Broccoli!
Every Buckley! He's gonna kill us!
They made the same broccoli joke twice.
Yeah.
The writers thought that was genius. They were like, we gotta say it again.
We've really got to include this quality
His
content.
name, Bockley, sounds like broccoli. Surf's up, dudes.
I'm not even sure what's going on anymore.
don't know what's happening.
I won't lie to you.
Ah, it's the gopher!
There is a gopher.
And now it's a water slide instead of a roller coaster. Hits his head on a rock and fucking dies. Why is it all sped up?
Yeah.
What the hell?
What? Why is there a magazine?
So a big movie.
Sex change? Sex change?
Wait.
Slappy's secret sex change. Then I was back in the water again.
Yeah, what?
What the fuck? So that was Slappy and The Stinkers, and honestly, I don't quite know what to make of that movie. Because, well, yes, it had a lot of comedic slapstick family-friendly elements that would probably make it a relatively good family movie. It felt like a lot of the time the story felt underplayed. A lot of the jokes that were made in that movie feel like they didn't quite meet the mark where a good family movie probably would have done. And that's not to say that this necessarily is a bad movie. One of the running jokes that they have throughout the movie, as I'm sure you will have seen, was they frequently refer to broccoli as broccoli. I wouldn't personally say that that's a very funny joke. I don't even think that a 12-year-old would find that joke very funny, but it is a joke. The problem with that specific joke is that the joke doesn't make any sense, because in the credits for the movie, as I spotted while I was editing this film, he is credited as broccoli. So his name isn't even Broccoli, which means that the joke doesn't work anymore. Oh, man. If they had played that joke more, I believe that would have been a funnier joke. It would have become less about the joke itself and more about the confusion that it caused as a result, which I think personally would have made a funnier joke. It felt like it lacked substance, and that was my biggest problem with the movie. I'm sure if I watched it when I was 8 years old, I would love it, and I would say that it's a hidden classic. Whilst I personally wouldn't waste any more of my time watching this movie again, if you do watch it, let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, give us a subscribe and make sure to share the video, because God knows that YouTube won't be doing that. If you've got any other cheap B-list, B-tier movies that you would like us to watch, please also let us know in the comments. And sorry that this video took 6 weeks to make. I honestly, it's been a long haul, boys. Thanks for watching. Now piss off.
I'm going to give that film 3 slappies out of 10.